Hi there, I'm Nii, a student of Vouch Initiative International. I'm here to teach you, or I'm here for us to learn some basic things in Python. So let's get started. To start this, we will need a Python app, of which I use PyCharm. So I'll help you do that. Now, all we need to do is to get to our browser and type PyCharm, and then you will see the magic. So the moment we go to browser, you just type PyCharm. And already Google is going to give us some options, and down there you can see PyCharm download. Just click on it. So the first thing, that's download PyCharm. That's what I need you to click on. So click on that. Now you are going to see two things, which is the professional and also the community. I need you to click on the community because everything that is in the community is for free. But with the professional, you are going to pay for something because it comes with extra features. Since I already have the PyCharm app, I don't need to click on it again, but I'll be waiting for you after you've downloaded it. Now, after installation, I need you to just click on the PyCharm app, open it. The first thing you are going to say is create a new project. That's because you are starting everything afresh. So I need you to click on the create new project. After you've created your new project, please help me by creating a new file. So you just go to file and then you hit on new. And the first thing, that's file. Just click on it. You'll be able to create a new file. Now, I'll be teaching you the basic things, and as time goes on, we'll dive into the bigger ones. Hope it's okay. Now, the first thing we'll be learning today is print. That's the print command. Now, with the print command, you don't need to type everything in caps, but it has to be in small letters. So something like print. Let's look at this. Already, your computer is going to underline it, which means that what you are writing is an error. So it means everything has to be in small letters. So the print, and you bring your parentheses. You can see that the print hasn't been underlined, right? Which means that what we are doing is correct. Now, after you've written your print, I need you to create your parentheses, which means that everything we are going to write, or the code we are going to write, will be written in the parentheses. But remember this, since it's in the parentheses, I need you to use your quotes. You can either use your double quotes or single quotes, but there's going to be a situation where you will need to use the single or the double. When we get there, we'll cross it. So I'm going to use my double quotes, and let's say I need you to print what is your name. So what is your name? Now I'm going to teach you this one thing, but first of all, before I teach you that, let's run this. So you just go to the top, you can see this play button, just hit on it. The moment you hit on it, down here you can see what is your name written down here. Now note one thing, what you are supposed to note is that you won't be able to answer anything there. Okay, it's just a question. But if you want to answer, this is what is going to happen. You will need to use the input command. That's INPUT. That's the input. Now, your parentheses and your quotes. That's because input already is giving you an idea that you need to write something in. Okay, so input. So let's say input, what is your name, with your question mark. Now let's run this. But first of all, I would like us to clear the print we wrote from the beginning. So now let's run this. Now you can see down here that, oh, okay, we made a mistake with the words. Okay, so let's rerun this. Stop and rerun. Okay, you can see down here that what is your name is written here. So you can see the cursor, of which you can write something. So when we hit enter, it's waiting for the next command, right? But let's say you want the answer, or if you want to answer your name, or you want to provide your name, you want it to be written far away from the command, which means that you have to bring a space right behind the question mark. So you just hit your space, and let's rerun this. Okay, so what is your name? And yeah, you can now see that the cursor has been moved away from the question mark. So you can answer by saying, let's say name, and it's waiting for the next command, right? Okay, but let me teach you one more thing. Let's say you don't want your answer to be written right behind your question mark, but you want it to be written down for everything to be neat, or for your presentation to be neatly arranged. It means that you just need to add just one command, which is your backslash and n. Now let's run this and you see the magic. Okay, what is your name? And now you can see the cursor down, right? So you can just hit me, and you can see it's neatly written down there, and it's waiting for your next command. So now what we are going to do is this. We are going to ask the user of his or her name, and also we are going to say hi me. So we are going to start by saying, let's continue, please. So now, in order to do this, we are going to group our commands. Let's say, just in maths, whereas we say let x be equal to this, or let y be equal to this, we are going to do the same thing. So we are going to start by saying, okay, with the input, let name. So name should be equal to input. We are just grouping it, just giving it a name, or let me say a title, or identity. So we say let n name be equal to the input, which is a command there. So we can say let name be equal to the input command. Now we go to the next thing and we say print. So what do I need my computer to print? Remember, I said we are going to ask the user to print his or her name, and also give a creating text like hi me, or hi Mavis, or hi Amanda, or hi anything. All right, so it's going to be hi, and then remember we always have to bring our quotes, either double or single quotes. Let me use a single quote this time around. So hi, let me say hi. Now, in order to do this, we are going to add two different commands, which is the name plus your second command, which has to do with the print. So we are going to say hi plus your first command. Okay, so it's going to be hi plus the name input command. So it's going to be hi plus the first command, which is what? The name. Remember we gave it a title, so it's going to be name. So hi plus name, hi plus the name. Now, so are you ready for us to run this? Let's try this and see. So let's run this and see. We have down here that what is your name? Sorry, let's run this. Sorry, stop and run. Okay, so what is your name? And you just tell us your name. I'm Nee. Enter, and it says hi Nee. Now look at this. You can see they are joined, right? What do you think is the reason? That's because our quote here is not having a space. Remember, I said if you want to space them, you need to give them space. There has to be a space before your quote. So let's bring a space right after the I before the quote. So let's put a space there and rerun this. Okay, so we are having what is your name, and I say I'm Nee, then I hit enter. It says hi Nee. Nice, right? Yeah. So thank you for watching this, and I'll always come back to teach you more simple things in Python. Thank you.